Ghosts of Christmas Past. Celebrating the season with Dooley and his family. Does that mean we get to see Nana again? I did enjoy meeting Nana. Dinner's ready, boys. Finally, a turkey. A turkey looked at me funny back in July, and I've been carrying a grudge around ever since. Turk eye for an eye, that's what the good book says. The good book? Turken. It's a revenge story about a turkey with a particular set of skills. It's very good. Now, who would call in the middle of dinner? Down tools, everyone. None of us turkey until all of us turkey. You can't be serious. If I so much as see a scratch on that turkey, I'll frisbee it out to the raccoons in the pool and we'll watch them dine instead of a movie. She's serious. Hello? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, it's for you, Francis. Hello? Sorry for calling at such a bad time, Detective, but the chief has an urgent case for you. Okay, Dooley, grab your pants. Most wonderful day of the year, my ass. What's all this about, Detective? There's a protest happening outside a citizen's house. A protest? Then why isn't McKing being sent? He loves to crack skulls. The chief doesn't seem to think cracking skulls is going to work here. Well, turkey stays warm for 2 hours, and it's a 15-minute drive home, so I'm giving this case 90 minutes and no longer. What on earth? What do we want? To Passover. When do we want it? Before Passover! Nice, okay. The Popo Moto. We shouldn't leave until we know what's going on. Boarded up windows. Surely boarding up windows wouldn't help. We're dead, not rude. I see why smashing heads wouldn't have worked. What's going on here? We want to move on. We're sick of being ghosts. It's been ages since we died. Limbo's all tied up in red tape, and it's because of the man who lives here. We want him to undo whatever he did so we can move on to whatever comes next. Where did you guys get placards? I can't hold anything. I was in a traffic pileup between a truck delivering wooden stakes and one delivering square pieces of cardboard. I stole mine from the ghost of an activist. They protested, but it was peaceful, so I won. Roderick? I'm so sorry, what happened? Don't worry about it. I died as I lived, watching Abraham drift race stolen cars. Turns out he's not as fast on the brakes as he used to be. Oh, hey. Hi. You look, well, thanks. It's been a while. Yeah. This is awkward, right? A little, yeah. But, oh, hey, I want you to know that I didn't, fake ghost you. I for real did. Really? Oh, yeah, I was gonna call, then, well, this happened, and so long has passed that by the time I was corporeal, it just seemed, too long. I understand. So you're a ghost now? Not for much longer, I hope. You sign a petition, join a boonion, haunt a house, but it's hard to know if these things really have any impact. Boonion. A boonion. That's what it is. I'd cross my fingers, but they just go through each other now. Gary? Gale? Oh, looks like the jig is up. Nice place you have here. A tad more haunted than I'd go for, but each their own. I don't want to brag, but my lights have shades over them. Did they just let you take that home with you? Yes? Oh, we have to turn ours inside out and pass it on to someone in the next shift. My forehead is kissing a lot of other cops' sweat. Thanks for sharing that. Hey, we're in this together. We are? I don't know, maybe? I guess it's not a builder's house without a bits box. We're retired to have them by law. Mind if I take a souvenir? Help yourself. I got a heating element. One heating element. The heating element's scientific name is fire. I got that for the Wii. Never opened it. Not a loose screw, rusted blade, or oil-soaked rag in sight. I just don't know what to do with the lad. Who's the kid? That's the Wii. Gerwayan. He's a right handful, always talking back to his father with a timed rebuttal and window for follow-up statements. 'Tis my own fault. I should never have let him get in with that dangerous debating club. He's an articulate wild cannon now. That I built from wood and gasoline and the blowtorch. Where did you learn all this, Gary? I wish I was more handy around the house. I don't think Patricia would appreciate this. Detective, there's a foot in here. Tis okay, tis mine. Gary misunderstood when I said to bring me back as talking. I hesitate to ask this, but was it naturally red? It were not, no. Build that myself out of bits of other trees. He's terrible handy, my Gary. Are those boxes of receipts under your tree? They're for the Wian. He's in his rebellious accountancy phase. I remember those days, staying up late to balance books, collecting discarded receipts from bins, sneaking off to do lines. In my spreadsheet application of choice. Oh. Okay. So, want to explain what's going on? Not really? Why are there ghosts outside your house? I, might have accidentally, mind you, broken the afterlife. What? Why? I wanted my gal back. She's the light of my world, detective. And the Wian. He's got all weird and bookly since her accident at the Dangerous Explosions factory. In hindsight, I think that were a bad place to get work. So how did you break it? Well, earlier in the year, I were working at Switchboard. Heard tell down pub one night that it were used to talk to the other side. Well, long story short, I used the same energy to cross over and steal a number from their ticket machine. Ghosts kept arriving, but the system were stuck waiting for whoever, me, had the current number to come to the desk. And I deny. All the while, the backlog of ghosts were building up. Once 'twere large enough, it burst through to our side, and I had my gal back. And a lot of other ghosts who didn't want to return. Aye, that too. So how did you even get in there? I got some help from a right stand-up bloke, a mystical chap by the name of... It's gonna be Mr. Wang, isn't it? You know him then? He were able to show me how to create a backdoor into the afterlife. Maybe you can help me do something similar? If I can fix a machine, I might be able to get the ghosts moving again. Goodbye. Please, detective, if you're gonna fix this, let me keep my Gale. I'll do what I can, Gary, but I can't promise anything. How come I can see you now without magic goggles? Now, that were part of the ritual Gary did to bring us back. Made us right visible, too. How convenient for the plot. Alright. Popomoto. We're going to go to Pier 13, because that's where Mr. Wang is. Shouldn't you have worn a jacket? Why? Life ring. Hey look, a circular candy cane. Slurp. Nope, never mind. These robotic turkeys are a wonderful meat-free alternative for Christmas dinner. And as an added bonus, they come with their kill mode off by default, I think. Do you think the captain who uses this to steer has long legs or arms? Option 3, average limbs and a big torso. What's a log doing at a tech shop? That's a Zool log. You power it off souls and it nearly summons a being to bring about the end of the world. That still seems out of place at a tech shop. These are tiny cameras I use to peep inside your home. That can't be legal. What? I'm upfront about it. What are these? I heard smart glasses were the new big thing. I wish I'd done some research before bulk buying all of this. Want one? It's on the house. I can't ship them. Sure? We got a smart glass. Smart beaker. If it's so smart, why isn't it working on Wall Street instead of living in your coat pocket, eh? Hey there, fellow humans. I hope you're enjoying this miserably cold time of year instead of hibernating through it like one of those silly cozy bears. I sure am enjoying being wet half the day and spending the other half staring at a sad lamp to feel anything. We, as a species, sure have things figured out. So how's business been since the advert aired? Adequate. I can't thank you enough. Glad to help. I like how there's a gremlin here. Game devs, in need of work. Call, please. Seriously, please call. Mechanical clairvoyant. There's a note saying gone for the holiday. Cookie jar. Your racist uncle just confirmed he's coming to dinner. I've always wondered what was in this box. Turns out it's a litter tray. What's in these? No idea. It's a potluck. They're definitely not filled with evidence I need to get rid of. Can you afford to buy them all and check? You know that I can't. What's this? Oh, that's a large brass. Mind your own business. It's not for sale. You looking to buy? If not, no looking. Those lights only have so much lumens to go around. Christmas cookies? Give the people what they want. Who's this cutie? That's my cat. What do you want? Aren't you banned from here for destroying those poor young girls' business? What's this now? Nothing? Wang, you made me do that. Likely story. A police officer listening to a lowly shopkeep such as myself. His story checks out, Detective. Wang, Gary tells me that you helped him get into limbo. How? I need to follow him and fix what he did. There's a rift, but I can't enter. I'm alive. I want to not be alive, but only for a little while. Oh, I'll help you with this, actually. What? Really? Yeah, a family of Irish ghosts moved into the apartment next to mine, and their wailing is keeping me up all night. Take that spirit, it's still there. You can use it to distill your spirit from your body, then you'll be able to use Gary's rift. And I can come back? Probably. What am I, your horoscope? Look, you're made of 3 basic parts, the body, the soul, and the glue that binds them. As long as you have glue left, and it's sticky, you're good. On that note, bring something to hold glue in. Okay, what's this spirit he's talking about? That's the still? Yeah, now look, Detective, I know we're one another's arch nemesis. That's not true. And that I am the one slippery eel you just couldn't catch. Also not correct. And now I have you over a barrel, but I've enjoyed constantly winning this game of cat and mouse, in which I am both the cat and the mouse, some kind of freakish mouse-cat hybrid. And you are an onlooker, too confused to catch or be caught by me. Where is this going? But I am feeling sentimental. This isn't how I want our story to end. We have no story. So one word of warning. Whoever minds your glue, make it somebody reliable. I call dibs. We had a good run. Broken spirit still. Broken spirit still what? Still haunts? No, I meant it's unable to heat up. Of course it's cold. It's deceased. Well, a heating element. I'll just loosely put this here, and somehow that will be enough to connect them thoroughly, fixing the device. If this detective thing doesn't take of... I think they meant take off. There's one of those spelling errors they were talking about. As long as... If this detective thing doesn't take off, you could get to work as a handyman. And now glass. I should get the still set up before I try to distill myself with it. They misspell distill too? Yeah, isn't distill with 2 L's? 2 in a row! Disappointing. Thanks, Wang. Whatever you believe in speed, Detective. To the switchboard. Warning, this site was destroyed by a governmental body, so we left before the job was done. Any failure to continue living due to accessing the site is, like, totally not the government's fault. We're going up there. This feels like the beginning of a slasher flick. Actually, I don't think I didn't talk to Dooley in the black market. Ah, crap. What? I just thought of something. What? Nothing? Unrelated. Which of the things in Mr. Wang's shop do you like the most? I need you to answer and then leave for 5 minutes. Okay. Oh, he's looking for a present to buy for me. I see. Okay. I don't know why I expected people's trash to be more fun at Christmas. All the glitter, I guess. To think, if this was demolished before I could call you, you'd still be trapped in the Darkside. Detective, I have no idea what you're talking about. Were you drinking at dinner? Let's head to the ruins. Nice. How has this not been noticed and reported before now? Twin Lakes has a rat problem, sure, but it's the furry kind. This pipe still seems to have water running to it. This is one of the tidier city-funded demolition sites I've seen. Same. Alright, so we'll hook the still up to the pipe. If I connect this here, I should be able to get the still up and running. Hope this works. It'd be a very disappointing case if it didn't. Here goes nothing. I think it worked. Should I call an ambulance? No, don't do that, dude. No, I shouldn't. This is what was meant to happen, I think. Ugh, this is so scary. I hope you're okay, Detective. Why can't he hear me? Gary's ritual made ghosts visible. Unless... Are you messing with me, Dooley? Oh yeah, 100%. Now go solve this thing. My turkey isn't going to stay warm forever. Okay. Into the rift we go. Okay, I'm going through. Look after my body and essence, Dooley. Detective, it's me you're talking to. Of course I'm gonna do whatever it is you just said to me. Nice. Right. Limbo. Hopefully this won't take long. Decorations. Tinsel? Maybe? There's no point in going back until I have this problem fixed. Go outside? I can go outside. Well, this is as bleak as it is barren. There's a chirping sound from over here. Crickets, maybe? I wonder if that leads to the back office, or to the portal that leads to it. Only one way to find out. What's over here? What the hell? I don't like that thing, and its many eyes all watching me. I'm not risking another one of those showing up. This is like a... is this a Beetlejuice reference? Urine pots. They drug test in Limbo? Now, who doesn't have a pot to piss in, eh, Dad? Here we see early Grim Reapers who used rakes instead of scythes. Harvesting souls was less pleasant for everyone back then. Don't pet the snake, she's agitated. What's it gonna do, bite me? I'm already dead. Oh, smart man is it? Mr. Funny Hair can state the obvious, can he? What's wrong with my hair? Look, of course she can't kill you, but she's still venomous. You'll still feel the pain, and this time without the sweet release of death to make it go away. Take it from somebody who knows. That's not something you want. Is she always like this? No, she's just hungry. We've been here a long time, and I didn't think to pack snacks before she killed me. No. No what? No talking. I can't talk and play the flute to keep her calm. Okay. This one is extinguished. Must have died putting out a fire. I don't think I need a ticket. That's not the bit Gary broke. I need to get to the mechanics. And, well, move it up one. This is stuck on the number for the ticket Gary stole. Hello, is anyone here? I want to talk to you about the ticket machine. Shh, you'll anger the snake. Or won't anyone come to the front desk? Closed for the holidays. But I can see and hear them. They're having a festive celebration before they head home for the season. It's gotten wild. It's all I can do to stop this snake from going off on one. I can see a turquoise portal in there. If I can find the other end, I can slip into the back office and move the number display up one. Want a beaker? Can I grab the crickets? Sorry, you lot. I hope your crickety affairs are in order. The ghosts of some cricket. Okay, do you want a cricket? There's not enough crickets in the afterlife to feed that thing. Oh, can I feed the snake? Here you go, little lady. A heart, you know. Can I pet her now? Sure. You can turn her into a ghost belt for all I care. Sorry, I'm just a bit bitter about being bitten by her. Cheers for that. I've been playing for an age. My cheeks are fit to fall off. Would you massage them? Fine. Hold this while I do it myself. Thank you for the flute. Now then, would you like to help me up here? Let's hope this works. Perfect. I'm still not risking it. There might be more out there. I guess I can climb this to get into that window now. This doesn't feel like that much of a victory. There's a lot of portals here, but they all seem closed, bar one. I don't think there's anything for me back there other than the large worm that could wake at any moment. In case of rogue soul, break glass. What's this for? Seems to be closed. Locked. Won't open. Seems to be closed. Okay. Am I in caveman times? Shh, it is bound to happen any second now. Take your seat. Seats are metaphorical. We don't have time to carve any. The sun is on the far side of the hill. That was a totem to Bright Ball Skin Burn, a symbol of my faith, if you will. Of course, the blasted thing fell from its perch above the mound and caved my flimsy skull in. Really bums me out to see it. Maybe you'd take it away? I would, only I think that creepy chap in black would sneak into the cave, you see. Good day, sire. Have you come for the great event? The great event. Today, Bongo and I had the great unveiling. We opened this cavern for Brightball Skinburn, and now we await his blessing. Sadly, I await in ghastly, ghostly form. But until he blasts his warm beams of love, this is where I shall wait. What an awful thing is it that has happened to my chum. Fear not, Yule. Once Brightball Skinburn has shown his shiny eyeballs into your dank earth lump, my first act will be to bury you inside. Such a good chap, Bongo. He stood by me for years as I undertook the great work. I'd have preferred he helped, of course, but at least he was there. Yule's log, a symbol of his faith. Well, this is a fine mess I found myself in, isn't it? Okay, wait, I want to try going into the cave. That's the portal that was in the back office. I just need to slip through. Sorry, I can't allow that. You see that yellow chap up in the sky there? The sun? Sun? That's a quaint name for a god. We call him Brightball Skinburn. Anyhow, it's been my life's work to build this ritual site for him, you see. And I just couldn't let anybody step in before him. It would just seem rude, you know? So until Brightball Skinburn bestows his glorious pain rays down to illuminate the sacred mound, it's off limits. After that, it'll be a few dollars to visit, I suppose. If I want access, I need to appease Yule by getting the light of the sun to shine in. Let's have a look at the sun, then. The sun is on the far side of the hill, which is going to make it very hard for its rays to ever shine into the tomb. But not impossible. I just need a light source and a raised platform to fake the sun's light and angle. Easy. This seems to be holding that black-clad figure up. Super. Brilliant job. Really stellar work. Now I'll miss the end of the party. I knew I should have topped up my hip flask before warping back here. Well, if he won't let me back in, I guess I live here now. All I need to forage for, well, nothing, I guess. One of the perks of being dead. Hello? Oh, another ghost. You seem like an awfully well-dressed chap for a Neanderthal. Well, you're on your own. Make your own way to Limbo. I'm done reaping. After this, they'll have my scythe. Robe, too. Not the hourglass, mind you. That's not part of the outfit. Want that myself. Memento. Memento of reaping my 1000th soul. Are you drunk? I remember it well. His name was Susan, and she was a Victorian woman from 1027 Jerusalem. You know what? Not sure I remember it at all. Anyway, pleased to meet you. I'm Charles Dickens, and this is where we die if we weren't already dead. Charles Dickens, the author? Author/harvester of souls. Until today, that is. What happened today? Well, between you and me, I was probably a little bit drunk when I spun up the portal engine. It's Christmas, you see. We were having a Christmas party. Anyway, the bloody thing opened inside this mound we're sitting on, and the soul I'm here to harvest won't come with me, or let me go back in until he sees the sun. They made this portal from the party itself? Oh yes, from the office where the party was well underway. I got a last-minute death notification. I should have done it by the book. But the archivist was giving me the look, you see. I think she wanted to jump my literal bones, so I took a risk. So if we satisfy the caveman's ghost, we can go through and get back into the office. Ha! You almost make it sound like some kind of puzzle that's solvable in a few easy steps rather than the perilous doomed situation that it is. What do I have to lose? Whatever it is that you're doing, I'm in. I know a protagonist when I see one. Lead the way. These must be some of the tools they use to make the cave below. That stone makes standing look so easy. You're struggling because you're drunk. Give me a break. I'm literally legless. Can I use this? Oh, okay. Leave the hill. Right. Well, I've opened the rest of these portals for you. There's more, of course. Billions of them. One for every moment through time. Why was one open in the first place? Well, this is the normal way we travel. We have portals for every moment and every year in time. Sorry, every era. I took a back way because I did. I don't have to answer to you. I'm the Reaper. You're the soul. Back off. But this room must have sensed I was inside a time, so it opened the portal. It's the smart sides. They log souls, open portals, record our calorie intake, and send us IM notifications from work. It's a nightmare, really, getting messages at all hours from the European and Chinese Reapers. Okay, so the Red Rift. Is this the Jurassic era? Whose souls are you reaping here? Dinosaurs are people too. That's not true. Oh, that would explain why I didn't have to come here much. Imagine humans did the same thing, all going to some place to keel over, die, and be pecked clean by scavengers. Huh, other than the office, am I right? Look at the size of that, you could fit an orphanage in there. The soil here seems very fertile, must be because of the dinosaurs' remains. Okay, so if I need to plant something, and then it'll grow. Where are this dragon's wings? This is no dragon, it's a Brachiosaurus. Fine, Jonathan Science Bee, where are this Brachiosaurus's wings? This is exciting to be back at the beginning of all things. You're thinking of the Big Bang. I don't think so. I'm a Victorian. We're very prudish. Looks like Yule and Bongo will have a lot of work ahead of them, but also sort of behind them. The ground here is damp, warm, and soft. It's crawling with insects. Okay, so it's not as bright as it was when it's older. Same as the rest of us, I suppose. What a lot of dragons! I hope they don't breathe ghost fire. What are you talking about? I secretly always wanted to write fantasy books. Look at all these baby dinos having fun. They're using these stones as rudimentary toys. I'm taking one. Dooley will think this is adorable. At least he will before he comes to his sense and tells me dinosaurs never existed. This sort of toy represents the coming together of friends and family. They're putting a lot on that funny-shaped lump of mineral there. Is everything okay at home? Oh, this guy looks like somebody I know. Hi, Proto-Nigel. Some salty primordial soup. Okay. So... Nigel? That is Nigel, in fact. Okay, Yellow Rift. When is this? Vikings? When America was first discovered, Vikings landed there during the Great Migration period around 1000 AD. By mistake. This isn't them. This is like the third time Vikings landed, a less significant event. How did you get back here? What, the moon? It's a good night for mapping the stars, Cheyenne. We honor our ancestors by recording their place in the cosmic spiderweb. We should honor them by living in the present, not by recording the past. Child, don't make me build some steps so I have somewhere to send you on time out. I guess it's nice being a ghost and not feeling the cold, but when you can't enjoy drying off and warming yourself up by a roaring fire. Another suggestion. Nope. I visited America myself, you know. I didn't like the place. I don't know why I brought it up. Maybe because you're forcing me to revisit it in a series of different times. Ugh, I don't want to be drawing on animal skins. I want to be playing music on them. Those guys on the hill know what's what, crashing boats, singing and rocking out. They seem to be mapping out the stars on these animal skins. What's a boat, especially what looks like a boat, doing on the hill? If these are Vikings, where are their horny helmets? Do you want to rephrase that at all? Nope. Hello, fellow dead. Hey, so what happened here? Haha, it's a funny story, actually. We were out Vikinging about, you know, looking for monasteries to raid and lost sheep to plunder, when this rude storm came out of no place. It sucked the ship right out of the water and spun us for the longest time. Of course, for me, it did not feel so long. This oar stabbed me in the livables. When Ghost Me woke up, we were here. Wherever here is. Not that it matters to me, I presume you and that hungover-looking man are here to take me to Valhalla. Well, yes, but in a more real and important way, no. Don't listen to him. A designated Valhalla Ignite will be with you soon. We're here to catalog your ore. since it killed such a mighty warrior. Oh, here you go then. I'll just wait here for the Valkyrie to come. So, yes, a Valkyrie. That's the word I meant. Solid wooden ore with a broad, flat head. The gods have sent us to this new land to spread their word and begin new lives. Well, not Sven. They sent him here to die. Aww. You are admiring the chief's mighty wooden goose, yes? It's okay to feel intimidated. We cannot all stick massive ducks on the front of our longships. If it were so simple, we'd all be chiefs. The ship looks to be in pretty bad order. To think all these shields and they did nothing to protect us from the storm. What's the damage? Inhales through teeth. Doesn't look good. You see here, right where this big hole is? I see it, I see it. Well, that shouldn't be there. It's the wrong place. For a hole, I mean. When we crashed into this hill, the hull just crumbled. You're lucky it held that long. The whole thing was infested with termites. Oh no, will it cost much to repair? Cost much? Chief, you could have all the gold and silver in the known worlds and it'd do you no good. They're too heavy. The boat would sink. No, you need wood. And we don't know where the nearest forest is. Here. Wood. Wood. Rotting wood. Pile of discarded rotting wood. That's the kind of thing I can make use of. The wood is floating away. Well, not when Hildegard is on guard. On guard! Damn it. Guess if I want wood, I need to get rid of her. Try trading her some sheep? The mast stayed strong through the whole thing. I don't mind saying, I did a fine job with it. Of course, if it had snapped, we'd not have been sucked into that freak vortex and dropped in this strange new land. It is a very nice mast, though. It got bashed in the storm. A shame, really. The chief loves a good drum circle. Wonder if there's anything we can do to fix the broken one? I won't let the wind blow these away a second time. She stopped me from taking them. I need to distract her. Do I want a broken drum that badly? Working drum, and it seems to be guarded. I'm not sure what to do in this situation. I guess I'll just loiter around all this broken stuff for no real reason at all. Okay. So I need to find something to trade. Do I need to find something to turn this toy into a sheep, maybe? Okay. Green Rift is next. All these spinning lights, I think I'm gonna... Those fun hats suggest we're visiting the Puritans. Imagine if there was some kind of parallel world to this one. The people there might be impuritans. That conjures up quite the image, huh? She doth maketh me feel uneaseth, uneaseth, uneasy, I doth mean, dothly. Me thusly, for she weareth the vibrant colors of ye old festive season and sings merry folk songs, and can't we just dislike her for being a womanly folk and dispense with the otherly excuses? Nah, brother, we must be wagging of finger and vocal in our condemnation of her happiness and cheer. 'Tis ungodly to find joy in the supposed birthday of the Son of God. Aye, it so happens she be female, but that is subtext. Better we keep her down with a confusing moral stance than any words of truth. Odd. Okay. Cauldron. What's in here now? 'Tis a special winter brew, traveler, one in which the milk from a cow, the egg from a chicken, and the brandy I stole from a house party are mixed together. Here, lost and pitiful boy, take the glass so its heat can warm your stray soul and the dairy can coat your heart. Hey, it's eggnog. Yes, the nog of an egg. That is a better name than I had come up with. Raw egg slime, now with only a 54% chance of salmonella. But she can talk to me. Welcome, pilgrims. You have journeyed far to get here, even if in some ways you've not traveled very far at all. You can see me. Us? I see many things. And to be clear, yes, that includes you too. Oh, I get it. Pointy hat, cauldron, cat, you're a woman who brews and sells beer. Yes, ha ha ha! That's the only potion on sale here. Yes, sir! She doth speak to the very air itself. Likely she communes with a /the devil. Bugger, I forgot they can't see you. Why does your cat only have one eye? It got poked out on my pointy hat. It's okay, though. Gives him a more mystical vibe. Does your hut have chicken legs? No, not chicken legs. They are the far more troublesome legs of a goose. Honk. What was the name of it? Domus mactabilis. What's a termite mound doing up here? Where did it come from? Termites, presumably. Festive drink made from eggs, and apparently this is something people like. I think I just ectoplasmed in my mouth. Gross. Not sure what to do with the termite mound. You know, I spent a lot of my life debunking ghosts and all that. I'm not really one to live with regrets, but I can't help but think now in my ghostly form that time might have been better spent. Okay, Indigo Rift. This looks to be the Gilded Era? Home sweet home. Sort of. I mean, we're only 500 to 600 miles off. We're practically there. I do like a good depressing factory at Christmas. That has too many notes. Let's see what we can do to fix it. 2 copper bells use to sound off-key notes. That sounds more like a Christmas jingles, I know. Robert Crunchet. I'm sorry, son. I need to pull a quadruple shift in the misery factory. That misery doesn't manufacture itself, you know. That's okay, Father. Do you think the extra money will pay for an operation to remove all the extra bones from my body? Extra money? Small for his age, Sam. I wish I were in the kind of video game that had health packs all over the place. I feel ever so sickly. I have a bucket-shaped hole in my coat that needs filling. Oh, you actually do? An old bucket. A bucket that was already old when I picked it up in the Gilded Era. I wonder how this would carbon date. Oh, Father, I hope that one day we can afford a real house. This one is sticky and doesn't keep the damp out. At least we have the rats to keep us warm. We'll need those rats, son. I've bad news. The wall is caved in. I've tossed some behind the house in the hopes it attracts more rats to cuddle. I'm gonna take that, but only in the hopes of using it to make these people's lives better. Sure. What? I'm serious. Look, buddy, we've all told ourselves lies to justify stealing somebody's gingerbread wall. But you're not better than me. You'll be in your pants at 3 a.m. dunking that kid's house into some warm milk. I'm gonna make their lives better. You'll sob as you spill milk on your naked chest. You disgust me. I'm gonna help you watch and see. That rat is waving a knife at me. Whatever they make in there, it's pumping out the thickest, blackest smoke. I think it's actually a smoke factory, very popular in my day. Okay, final rift, I guess. Violet rift. Oh, this is the switchboard, back before it was lined up for demolishing. Here as well, eh, Moon? This is going in my notes. A hippie van. I should check it for narcotics. Sadly, there's nothing. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. I did find this neat torch. Now it was mostly the best of times. It's broken, however, and we're back to being mostly worst times. A torch with no power supply. All my time being Blood Wolf adjacent is paying off. If I can get some salty water, copper, and zinc, I know how to make a battery. Why not just get a new battery? This is your first adventure game, isn't it, Charles? You know what? There's a great story in seeing the different lives a place has over time. Seeing the different lives a place has over time. This is not that story. You could write it, though. What makes you think that? Still no drugs. Shame. Broadcasting equipment. Everything is where it should be. It's nice to see the old place again. Oh, you have a strong history with this place. Oh no, I was here once a year ago. Never knew it existed before that. A seance! I love these. Let's possess them and make them kiss. I am not going to do that. Lame. This little fella caused me a lot of trouble earlier this year, or will cause me trouble in the future. I'm not sure which is correct. Both? Damn time travel. In a great irony, now we'll steal Merle's acorns. I don't know any of these people. Don't drag me into this. I hope we are successful in summoning it. I want to ask for guidance with what I should do in life. I hope this works. I found this ritual in a book in the library. Looks like they're trying to perform a ritual. So how exactly are we going to summon the festive spirit? What? It's an abstract personification of a collective human ideal, Derek, not a cat. Well, when my cat goes missing, I get its favorite things together and put them outside. The smell usually helps her find her way home. Again, not a cat. I think he's onto something, though. If we can bring together the elements of the season, maybe we can lure it here. Can we say some magic words? Derek, we're summoning a thing. Of course we're going to say magic words. God. What are the elements of the season? I guess stuff you'd associate with the holidays? I bet there's 5 elements, because, you know, pentagrams. I mean, we don't have anything better to go on, but that seems like a very random guess. Intuition. A fair point. Okay, well, here is eggnog. Eggnog, which represents bad choices? Sort of. Gathering for drinks, which often leads to bad choices. The Darkside detective, me, wants to clarify that people can meet for coffee, hot chocolate, tea, water sodas, and a whole range of non-alcoholic drinks, too. I think I need to add more seasonal elements to the fire. Well, I think this is one of the 5 elements. Yule's log, which represented his faith. I think I need to add more seasonal elements. I'm just happy to be spending the day with friends. I want to finally discover if Christmas is real or not. Why is this machine filled with toads? Where else would you go to get them? Wait, do you have a toad guy? Can you hook me up? What a beautiful night for stargazing. Wait, I think I see something. The moon? I don't know what he's talking about. This is a moon ray, I take it, to transport oneself there and back. No, that doesn't exist. Not yet, maybe. Wait, will it? Will what? You know, this is the sort of the future for me. I don't really get assigned to missions after my own era. What do you think of it? Looking around, I don't think I missed much. Where's all the horse excrement and fog? It's ghastly being able to see your face so clearly. This is fine, I guess. I just wish the family business was a bit more rock and roll or something. It's in use right now. You could possess them? Is that something I can do? You're a ghost. You've already mastered the poltergeisty art of stealing things. This is just another skill. And it's safe? For you? This gallows is very strange looking. I see the appeal, though. A hanging here would be visible for miles. Oh, we don't do that anymore. What? What do you do with criminals? Usually send them into politics or business. Topical. Okay, right. So I have a few things I can start going back in time with now. Excuse me, has anyone seen the packet of acorns I brought for the offering? Nope, not me. I brought some chocolate raisins if that's any help. Derek, would you listen to yourself for God's sake? I fear I have been robbed. Perhaps this is the sign I sought. Yes, this is it. I feel it in my adorable bushy tail. From now on, I shall not slave away all summer gathering nuts for the winter. I shall become a master thief and take whatever nuts I want. Thank you, master person who stole my nuts. I've given purpose. Little did we know that we were our own demise. Okay. Okay. I am going to get a bucket of mulch. Nope, okay. I'm getting a bucket of soup. I'll take some life-giving broth. All this time jumping is hard on the body. Okay, we got swamp water. I have salty liquid and copper. Now I just need some zinc to make my torch battery work. I don't know where I'm gonna get zinc though. Alright, let's plant a tree. I need to dig them a little home first. You misspelled hole. I said what I said, Charles. I'm gonna use this ore to dig a hole here. This should lower the carbon footprint of all this time travel stuff. Yeah, I planted a tree. Who's the vandal now? Probably still you. Only time will tell. I have salty liquid and copper now. I just need some zinc. Okay. I don't know where to get zinc. But let's see what's changed now that I planted that tree. Aha! Trees. An oak forest has sprung up. I say sprung up, but it took millions of years to grow. Alright, the Vikings should have wood, though. Hey, they're using wood from the forest I planted to repair their boat. I have no idea how they'll get it back to the water, though. The gods have sent us to this new land to spread their word and to begin new lives. Well, nuts then. I've sent Hildegard off to chop some more wood for us. We should have the old boat back in the open waters before Morsiger. In case there are non-Viking ghosts listening, Morsiger is what we call January, whatever January is. Take this now. You can, but do you really want to? Yes. Pile of old termite-infested wood. Tell me again, why did you put that in your pocket? It got bashed in the storm. A shame, really. The chief loves a good drum circle. Please don't take the working drum. I feel like I'll be here a long time, and I'd like some distraction. Can't rob a man of his post-dying wish? Okay. Can I give her the drum? I can't interact directly with the living. I should find somewhere to place it in their eye line. I'm just gonna lean this over here and hope they spot it. Cheyenne, did you bring a broken drum with you? No, you told me to leave my drum at home and focus on the sky. Besides, bringing a broken drum sounds like a pointless thing to have done. Yet there is a broken drum beside you, eh? Nah, that's not mine. It's got weird markings all over it. I only have cool eagles and wolves etched into mine. Kids today. If it's not yours, then perhaps it is a gift from the bearded men who think boats go on land. It's broken, though? Ah, great gift. Cheyenne, they don't know how boats work. Don't expect too much from them. Wise. Come, let us fix it for them. What do you think of these truly sick beats? Well, the drum certainly is mended. That sounds like my drum. It is my drum, and you're rocking out with it. Come, my new friends, let's jam. What's she saying, Father? I think she wants to communicate through the international language of rock. Music really is great, isn't it? Letting people express themselves and communicate regardless of language. If you love it so much, why don't you take it home and smooch it? You know, I just might. We got music. The language transcending properties of music. I don't know what they're saying to one another, but I like them. Maybe we'll stay here after all. Let's see you match this racy rhythm. Haha, yes! Horagalis himself wouldn't match those powerful beats. But try these zazy slaps for your wet Richards. Maybe I was wrong. Perhaps it is good to bring in the lengthening days with music and frivolity. It's so loud I can't see the stars. Just join us, Father. You know what? I just might. You want some music too? I'm glad they didn't have to ruin their map to fix the drums. I shouldn't have hidden behind one of the shields. I made the sail from Mother's tablecloth. Okay. I still don't know where to find zinc. I hope Dooley is taking good care of me back there. So, this is the detective's essence. I'd better be extra careful not to oh no. Ha! Only joking, I'd never drop this. This is our little secret, okay, corpse? I love Dooley. Okay, looks like we're done. I guess we're done in there, yeah. When is this? Why are you looking at me? Fine, Reaper powers activate. The year is 1673 AD. I think it's 16. I heard your scythe tell you. You're a perceptive one, I'll give you that. I'll bet you were a a therapist when you were alive. No, I was lucky to avoid the salmonella the first time. I don't fancy a double or nothing bet. Good. You're too transparent. I don't want to see that stuff worm its way out in either direction. Honk honk. Shut up, Dom. I'm in charge now. Honk. Hey, kitty kitty. Don't hey kitty kitty me. I'm an Archduke of Hell. What? Oh, look, you've seen weirder things. Shame about that witch. What's happened to her? She's been taken to be burned alive up on that hill. It's sad to see something so bad happen in the only zinc supplier in the area. Is she now? She is. I reckon if you gave her a hand out of this situation, she'd give you a hand in return. Wait, how do you know that I need zinc? Meow? Very chopped trees. I see somebody has been further chopping our trees. I guess it makes sense since they didn't survive to my time. She brought yon misery on herself, what with her festive cheer and general not miserableness. Aye, 'tis all too much joy for me. Can she not find sustenance in sorrow like us doth? Suffer not the person who likes Christmas to live. Noble fellows, this woman doth be accused of celebrating merriment and mirth and Christmas as a whole. Can she not sit in her home waiting for the spring to come so that she may be miserable and judgmental whilst being a few degrees warmer? This Noggth egg of hers brings warmth, doth it? Well, if she liketh warmth so much, mayhap she'll enjoy being set on fire. I can save you the hassle and tell you I wouldn't like that at all. Not to nitpick, but it's hard for me to see how we've made things better here. Ah, greetings again, traveler. What happened here? Well, they saw me speak to the air. Not a great look these days. That, atop all my festive celebrations, they've never had the festive spirit. We're too much for them. So they built this pyre, merrily, I might add, from the forest that's always been over there, and here we are. Please feed my cat and house, but not one to the other. Music. Fested wood. Or water on the fire. Not to nitpick, but it's hard for me to see how we made things better here. Don't know. I don't know either. We have to figure out a way to save her from the... What if can I feed you? Oh, the toys might be another aspect of... Well, I think this is one of the 5 elements. The rudimentary toy, symbolizing friends and family and play. I think I need to add more seasonal elements. I need 2 more. Music. Music, a universal language which brings us together to express ourselves and celebrate what makes us the same and what makes us different. I think I need to add 1 more. I'm so glad I'm from a musical family and not some boring bunch of sky nerds. Wonder what's out there. I'll give up on my reign of festive fear if you get me down from here. I guess that was just, that part was just to unlock a an extra bonus achievement. I need to figure out what to use this termite-infested wood for. I'll put this infested wood here, and hopefully the termites will make me a platform that I can use to trick the sun's light in from the future. Okay. Look, I can see they're already checking out their new home. There won't be side effects, will there, to introducing these little critters millions of years before they were meant to be here? Nah, they're gonna be burned alive soon anyway. Sorry, Dino. What? But Nigel survives. Don't worry about Nigel. Okay. Dooley must be freezing without a jacket. Another sugar detective? Oh, Dooley, I shan't. I'm developing a bit of a pudgy tum-tum. I wish I was trim and powerful like you. I keep telling you, detective, it's simple maths. Calories in, and then you multiply those calories by the square root of something else and take away whatever you burn at the gym. A little tip. I get Emily to burn stuff for me at the gym. It's more efficient. Anyway, then you do more numbers stuff and you'll be buff like me. Easy. I love Dooley. God, stop asking me when this is, I swear. I have to figure out what to do with the gingerbread cookie. I guess maybe the gingerbread house is another element. I didn't think about that. I don't like that they keep asking me what era this is. Well, okay, yes, cool. This piece of a gingerbread house, which represents two things. Food, which is a staple of gatherings. It also represents that gingerbread is a poor building material. Something is happening. It worked! Not again. Look, it's Christmas. I don't work on Christmas. That explains a lot, actually. Alright, Chuck. Maureen, you know one another? I thought we did. Maureen, please. Not now. It was a slander piece. I bore my soul to you and you turned it into a storybook. It's considered a masterpiece. It was my life. This is awkward, but can I ask you to come with us? Why? I'll tell you what I told the judge. I don't know how those guns or bodies got into the trunk of my car. Do you even have a warrant? I think she's not going to come willingly. Holy shit, verse down my spine, it worked. I can't believe it worked. Like, literally, I am struggling with a lot of things right now. So many implications. We didn't add anything to the fire. It must have been my pshing that summoned it. It is real. I owe my nephews and nieces so many gifts. The seance has gotten 13% less fun. Okay. I read enough to see one thing. And the problem is I was looking at all the portals, but I wasn't looking at the glass case here. In case of a rogue soul break the glass. What's this for? An SCU, Spirit Containment Unit. Last thing you want is a random spirit loose in the halls. So that's how we get the spirit to come with us. Have you ever had to use one of these? Had to? No. And this is how we are going to get the spirit to come with us. I need you to come somewhere with me. I have a job for you. No, please. I already said I don't work today. Sorry, I really need this. Where did you get that SCU from? Have you even done an immaterial handling course? Help! So, you two have history? We are history. Maureen, please. It was 100 years ago. I wish this would hurry up. I worry about what Dooley is doing to keep himself entertained through all this. See, I'm not here alone. It's not scary. I was not expecting that. Okay, are you gonna... How do I use this here, or do I use this... Okay, what do I use the spirit for? I think these people could do with a little help in appreciating the seasonal cheer. What up, witches? I'm here to slather you in festive cheer. I will say, though, before we light the pyre, that I did like the smell of her nog. Aye, and her singing was most careless. If we're being franketh, it did lift up an otherwise dreary timeth of earth. Yes, mayhaps we were too hasty in our fervor to burn this woman. Let us instead release her and drink deeply of her noggeth egg. Aye, we shall danceth, and singeth, and argue about politics instead. Thank you, traveler. How can I repay your help here this day? Do you know where I'd find zinc? Nope, sorry. Oh. But find me again and I'll have what you need. Oh? When is this? Stop. I hope he's... You know what? I don't want to think about it. Just not gonna try again. Oh, this is cheerier. I'm the lickiest boy to be alive these days. There's just so many lickable things here. See, they live in a real house now. Exactly. You and they are welcome. Who didn't help? My tale of morality kept you on the straight and narrow. If it wasn't for me, you'd have been back here licking their chimney in a sugar rage. Aw, look at its little hat. It still has a knife, but it's less menacing now that it has a fun hat on. Witch's brew. You'd be cursed not to have some. Still works. What will we do with all this time off my employer has given me? Oh, I know. Could you, me, and my normal amount of bones go sledding? Sledging? Slaying, maybe. I'm a poor and don't know those kinds of words. However it's spelled, let's go. Hello, witch. Welcome. I've been expecting you. How are you still alive? It's easier than you might think. The secret is not dying. I have your zinc, which, for anyone wondering why I'd have some, it's a cofactor for enzymes involved in alcohol production and also plays a role in extracellular activity. That's very specific. Did you look it up on Wikipedia? I don't know what that means. This is 100 years before computers. Oh, well, thanks. Okay, we got zinc. I have everything I need. I just pop these two metals into the salt water, hook them up with the cables I happen to already have on me to keep the puzzle from dragging on. And hey presto, we have a makeshift battery. It's a bit clunky, but we have light. Stay away from the light. Ah, a bit of death humor for you there. Please don't stay away from the light. I don't want to have to hunt you down. I don't know about super, but it is good enough for my needs. Let's do it. I just have to climb up here and get the angle right. This should do it. It has happened, Yule. Oh, I do hope you can see this from wherever us K-people believe the dead go. I can see it, Bongo. I can. It brings ghost tears to my ghost eyes. Come, creepy robed man. You can take me to the afterlife now. This life has given me all I seek from it. Perfect. We can go through now. Finally, I was starting to sober up there for a moment. We made it to the back office. Looks like a bomb hit this place. Oppenheimer was here with his nuclear daiquiris earlier. Honestly, if I wasn't dead, they'd have killed me. No need to go back through there. Suppose I should turn it off. Energy conservation and all that. Seems to be the bar tab from your Christmas party. No wonder you're drunk. They're not sleeping off the party, you know. They'd passed out from overexposure to the admin long before things kicked off. They slept through all that ruckus? Enough paperwork and you could sleep through the literal end of the world. There's some debris in the corner here. Who's gonna tidy all this? Are there cleaners in the afterlife? Oh yes, Louis the 16th will be in nice and early tomorrow to tidy up, and I'm pretty sure Henry VIII is on toilet duty this week. Not gonna fix the machine yet. Just need to move the system onto the next number and the things will start flowing again. Shredder? This is where the bad souls go. Really? Yeah. Who's this glowing chap then? Pleased to meet you, sir. Calendar has one date on it, which reads now. Is this the ghost of a tree? Hey, that took me minutes to get right. This is where you and I part, dear boy. I presume you'll be heading back to the world of the living soon. That's the plan. Thanks for your help. I can't tell you, you know. Office policy. Tell me what? How long you have left? I presume you were going to ask. Mortals usually do. Oh, hadn't occurred to me. I don't think I'd like to know anyway. That's just as well. What is this place? It's an office. Sort of one, anyway. I see, and Brightball Skinburn lives... here? Right. Water cooler. It's empty. We don't need water, but it really sells the humdrum of the office. Okay, I think that's everything. Fix it! Now to open this and see if I can update the number. Looks like each number is made up from 3 segments. I just need to find the right combination to move the display onto the number 324. So let's focus on making the 4. Okay, so I can't get the top right one from the bottom. Okay, I've got the 4 now. Oh, there we go. Got it. That should be the display updated. The display has moved forward. The next ghost in line can be processed. After the holidays, you mean. After the... Oh. It looks like things largely worked out for old Chuck. Unless you won't tell anyone, will you? About my screw-up? Maybe we can strike a deal? I hope you don't mind the extra mouths to feed. They had nowhere else to go. When you brought all these guests home, I wasn't sure we'd have enough food for everyone. Thankfully, this house was built on an old abattoir, so there are enough turkey ghosts to go around. Nice. Detectives, I can't thank you enough. It's not exactly what you wanted, but it's something. I can't live forever, Detective. Being able to come back for the holidays to see my Gary and Gerwain means the world to me. Anyway, I best go spend what time I have with them before the office opens and I'm moved on. Have a good one. There's one thing I don't understand. Why didn't you just get the missing ticket from Gary and just give it to somebody who wanted to go home? That thought did cross my mind. You know, instead of going on this elaborate journey to fix a not broken machine. Guys, you're not answering. Eat up, everyone. Nice. Not bad. I like that puzzle. It was unique with the time. I mean, not unique with the time traveling elements because you see that in a lot of these types of games, but I liked it. I only had to look up the one part about the trapping the ghost, and that was it. Which is pretty good, actually. So 2 cases down, I only needed 1 hint through all of it. I'd say that's pretty good. I can't figure everything out.